Welcome to our introduction to the Import Declaration Service for private persons. In this service, you can declare a consignment to customs and pay the import duties and taxes that may be payable. The service is available every day around the clock. To declare your purchase, you will need an arrival notification or some other information on the arrival of the consignment that needs to be declared. You will also need a document that shows the price and the quantity of the goods in the consignment and any transport costs. This can be a receipt, an invoice, or an order confirmation. You do not need to attach the documents to the declaration. However, customs may ask you to submit them later. You can log into the service on the first page of the customs website by clicking on the button Import Declaration Service for private persons. Please read the instructions provided. Click on the button Proceed to log in and select an identification method, for example, online banking codes. First, select what you wish to declare. In this example, we are declaring an online purchase, so we select Goods I've Purchased. Enter the arrival ID of your consignment or the number on the transport document. If needed, select the transport company that sent you the arrival notification. Click on Next. Fill in the missing consignment details. Some of the details are automatically retrieved from the transport company. Enter the value of the goods, excluding transport costs, and select the currency. Select whether the consignment contains goods subject to restrictions or excise duty. The drop-down menu shows you what products are considered such goods. If you are unsure if the items you are declaring are such goods, select Yes. You can then continue completing the declaration. Enter the transport costs separately if they are not included in the price of the goods. Then select the currency of the transport costs you provided. If required, indicate whether you have paid the VAT to the seller already when you purchased the goods. Confirm that you have an order confirmation or some other document. Click on Next. To find the goods that you are declaring, enter a search term. Provide all goods of the same type at the same time. If, for example, you are declaring 2 T-shirts, you should enter them together. Enter the price of the goods without transport costs. If there are multiple goods, enter their total price. If needed, select the currency of the price entered. If you are declaring other goods as well, add them too to the declaration basket. In this example, we are declaring a cap in addition to the T-shirts. The goods you have entered are listed under Goods in the Declaration Basket. If you wish to delete a goods item, click on the waste bin icon. If you cannot find the goods by using the search function, you will need the commodity code. Enter it under the tab Commodity Code. If you do not know the commodity code, you can look it up in the Fintarik service or ask the Customs Information Service. You can find links to Fintarik and to the Customs Information Service under the Help tab. Click on Next. In the summary, you can see the total amount that you need to pay customs. If the purchase prices of the goods were provided in a currency other than the euro, the service will convert them to euros using conversion rates confirmed by Finnish Customs. If you wish to make changes to the details you have entered for the goods, click on Previous. In this example, we don't need to make any changes, so we will click on Next. Fill in the details about yourself that are missing. Please provide an email address to which Customs can send you information on the progress of your declaration. If you're submitting the declaration on behalf of another person, that is, if the consignee or the recipient of the consignment is someone else, select I'm declaring goods on behalf of another person and enter the details of the consignee. Submit the declaration and wait for a reply. Pay the customs invoice immediately in your online bank by clicking on Proceed to Pay. Posti or Åland Post will deliver your consignment to you as soon as the customs clearance is done. If your consignment is delivered by some other transport company, follow the instructions you receive from them. Contact the transport company for details if you want to pick up the consignment from the company's warehouse. Once you have cleared your consignment, you can usually follow its progress in the online tracking service of the transport company. Please note that customs does not transport or store consignments and does not send arrival notifications. If needed, contact the transport company.